this thing that's happening right now, I'm not feeling great about it. Would you be willing to talk about it so that we could find a solution that works for you and me? Now, if they say no and they still perceive that to be control, then you can ask, for our relationship, what would you think would be a good solution? Just in general, what would you want our shared process to be? If you are not happy with how something is going, how would you want to approach that so that we could adjust accordingly? What would you want the rule to be in our relationship? What would you like if one of us isn't happy about something? Do you want us to be able to come together and talk about it and negotiate a solution that works for both of us? And if they say no, well, then I would say, so are you okay with a relationship where it works for one person but not the other person? And if they say yes, then that might not be part of your relationship vision. And then you have a fundamental issue. Then you have an issue of, I'm actually trying to create the kind of relationship that my partner doesn't want to have. My partner doesn't want to have the kind of relationship where we share feedback or negotiate our differences and find solutions that work for both of us. But I would ask, because if it is just maladaptive resistance, sometimes that can be uncovered by the questions. You basically want to get curious and move into the process, not the content. And then even if they don't have a good answer, and this applies to everyone, if they don't have a good answer, that's okay. Then just say, okay, well, let's think about that. I would love to hear your thoughts on that. And then you've just planted the seed. You're asking for their input. How is that controlling, right? Okay, what do I want the rules to be? How would I like it to be? Okay, and then you can say, circle back in a week or so and say, have you had any more thoughts about that? I would love to hear what you think makes sense, and then let's go from there. So it's sort of like establishing this I come in peace, right? It's like, this is me not trying to extract something from you that you don't want to give. I don't want to be in a relationship where you're unhappy, and I don't want to be in a relationship with someone who is fine if I'm unhappy. So let's figure
Right.
this out together. But that's kind of what I would recommend.